Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. I am frankly FM84 and in today's episode we have Season 2, Episode 4 of An Englishman Abroad, where we are currently out in Indonesia managing Sulut United. So in the last episode we had 2 good victories, including one in the Indonesian Cup. In today's episode we are going to come back and complete that Indonesian Cup third round tie, and we're also going to be playing against Bali United in the league. Before we have any match footage, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, hit the like button to help the channel out, and leave any comments you have in the box below. And we're going to jump straight on in to this third round tie. So the first game of the episode is against Kalteng Putra FC, and the lineup we're going to put out is Darmawan in goal, Ariza, Mustafa, Yaranga, and Tata, Pamana, Wayu, Aditya, Manduan, Noprahanis, and Abru up front. So we are off and running. We carry a 3-1 advantage from the first leg into this game. And I hope that we are going to be able to just put it to bed early by scoring. And we can get onto the league campaign for the next game. Also, we have a throw in here. Ariza to Manduan. Ariza crosses it in and Manduan hit the shot from inside the penalty area just wide. And it would have been nice to have got the goal there. But Noprahanis, he gets close to the box and pulls the trigger, except for he's dragged it way wide. Bit of a terrible effort there. In the in-between, I did forget to mention in the intro that we played one game and drew 1-1 in the league. So even though we didn't win, we still haven't lost. So that's 4 games, I think, unbeaten now. So it's something to build upon. However, there's a ball over the top here, and Darmawan does well to get down and make the save. Half an hour gone, and we've had 16 shots. 18 shots now. 4 of them on target. This is crazy. If we had a goal scorer in this team, we would be absolutely lethal. I don't know whether we should be... I think we're going to put Moran on up front. He seems to be the only one who carried across from last season who has scored goals in the top flight. So hopefully we can get something going, because to have that amount of shots and not score any goals is quite absurd. I've noticed it happening quite a lot in the last couple of games, and instead we've got defending to do. Aretha does well, plays the ball forward, and Moran's on the ball now. He's going to take a couple on, has a shot from distance, it's gone flying over the bar. And what's happening here? So we've got a free kick with Yaranga, ball over the top, Moran's in, and now he's left his shooting boots at home too. This is one of those games where we're throwing everything at them and just cannot score. It's a little bit crazy. Up to 27 shots, only 6 on target. An XG of 1.53 and haven't scored. Really should be making substitutions instead of waffling on about XG. Bit late in the day to do it, but we're going to make some rather odd looking changes just to get players off the pitch and some fresh legs on. And with 2 minutes added on, that game flew by. Not a lot happened in terms of highlights, but in terms of what happened on the pitch, we had 30 shots with only 6 on target, XG of 1.83, 11 shots off target, which means that we haven't even hit the target. Is that 13 times out of 30? So absolute madness. We've had a lot of possession, and ultimately we didn't need to win the game. We had that 3-1 advantage from the first leg, but still would have been nice to have saw more green dots appear rather than orange ones, but that's what it is. We will move on to the next game, which is Bali United in the league, and hopefully get that green dot for the 3 points in that game instead. The second game of the episode is going to be against Bali United, and the lineup we are going to put out... Actually, I'm going to change whilst we are talking. I'm going to put Moran up front and see what happens. So Darmawan in goal, Ariza, Mustafa, Yaranga and Tata, Pamana and Wayu in the middle, Aditya, Manduan, Noprahanis, and then Moran up front. Let's see if this team can hit the target more than we did in the Indonesian. Okay, so I actually had to make a little change to the lineup, and Young Husband is on the left instead of Aditya. And wow, we have conceded before the game has really even started. After 20 seconds, big ball up and over the top, and we already find ourselves 1-0 down. So those hopes of getting 3 points look to have been dashed early on. But let's hope that the team don't down tools, because this is it's baffling. We're defending again, and there's a ball that's just gone straight into the net. I don't know why it's been given as offside. I don't know if anybody really touched it as it went through. It must have got a touch. And again, Barley are on the attack. Darmawan with a great save there. This is getting out of hand straight away. They've had 2 shots, 2 on target, and they've technically scored 2 goals. We have struggled to even really have any passes. We've had 2 shots on target. No, sorry, 2 shots, none on target yet. We haven't woken up, and I'd have thought the early goal would have been a bit of a slap in the face, but the players don't seem to be responding at all. And this is a performance very unlike us. Strange. So we get in, it's 1-0 at the break, and we have had 6 shots with only 1 on target. Let's make a little change. See if we can't inspire anything out of the players. Tourier's going to come on and go wide left. Young husband is going to play in behind Moran, and we're going to see if this improves our fortunes up front. We really need something to be happening, but it's all defensive, and again we've been caught out with a free kick, ball up and over the top, and it's headed into the net. And more defending to do here by the looks of it. Everybody's just kind of standing off today. I don't know why that is. We are set up to be pressing the ball, and finally a tackle gets put in there after about 30-40 seconds of Barley having the ball. Now Prahanis is now running at his man, swings across in, it comes to nothing, and then we are now vulnerable to the counter attack. Luckily we slow him down, he plays it back. However, they just pass through us like we're not there. Ball in behind, and I thought our player then was just going to tap it into the empty net. Luckily he didn't, but a couple of minutes later we are now 3-0 down. Not sure what's happening here. This has been a bizarre game. I've not seen us perform like this in a good while, although we've now gone and got one back. Moran has scored, but I don't know whether a change in formation would work. I mean, we have recently changed formation to this 4-2-3-1, whether it's a little bit too adventurous for us. Having said that, we've had games where we've had 30 shots, so it seems like it works, but I just don't know whether the defending element of it isn't right. Something probably we could tweak, something we could probably look at. Anybody in the comments got any experience with the lower defensive lines or the lower line of engagement, then maybe it's something that I could look at if anybody's got any advice on those things. But I thought I'd set it up to be pretty solid. I think there's a red card coming here, and Barley have had a man sent off. Not that this will probably do much, because we already play pretty attacking anyway, but we're going to go full on attacking and see if we can't put them under pressure, and the answer seems to just be no. The clock is just running on through, and since they went down to 10 men, they actually had more shots than we did. So a disappointing end to another episode. We will work hard away from the camera to try and get this right, and I'm going to tinker with this tactic because I believe that it fits the players a lot better than the 5-3-2 did. Although I suppose the 5-3-2 was defensively solid, so might have to fall back to that eventually if we can't get this to work. But definitely work to be done, things to be improved, and we are going to go and do that. So a big thank you for watching today's episode. If you've enjoyed it, please hit the subscribe button and the like button. And until the next one, take care. I'll see you soon.